Hi, it's Monique. So this video is basically some of my July favorites. I bought a bunch of really cool products in July and I just wanted to show some of the best products that I used in July. So I went and I had an e.l.f. cosmetics haul today at Walmart. I was like, hey! Anyhow, so the first thing I'm going to start off with is actually water. I drink a ton of water. I have water, a huge jug that if you follow my live stream, you'll see I have this huge jug of water that I empty each day. And like I have my water with lemon in it. I think this one has lemon in it too, but I have like warm water. I never put it in the fridge or anything like that because I don't think that cold water is good for you. But not a lot of people like carbonated water like Perrier or Pellegrino or whatever. So you could just drink tap water, but I think that is the reason why I don't have pimples, because I drink so much water. So that's the first item. So the next one was actually something that I saw the Glam Twins talk about. So I used a bunch of different body washes and stuff like that because I just like the smell of them and all that. I like to try different ones. And this one was the cheapest one that I've ever bought, Dial. I got it from Walmart and I tried to find the exact same one that these two twins, the Glam Twins, used, but I couldn't. So this one is coconut water flavor and it smells really good. It smells just kind of light like coconut, but that's it. Not like something that's super strong that people are going to be able to smell when you're walking by them. So that is really good. It suds up a lot and it's the type that makes you like feel like you're squeaky clean. So really, really awesome and really, really cheap too. So this one is going in the bathroom downstairs. So the next thing that I have to live with and I cannot live without is vitamins, multivitamins. And these ones are the chewable ones. I tried to have like the Centrum ones that are like, you know, the big pills that are the ones you're supposed to take. And I had the hardest time swallowing those pills. I'd like force myself to swallow them every day. And just after a while, I just didn't want to take the pills anymore. So I am back to using gummy vitamins. And I actually feel really good eating my gummy vitamins. You're supposed to have 2 per day. Look at them. They're so juicy looking too. So they taste good and they've got a bunch. They're multivitamins, obviously. And for some reason, maybe it's just because it's tricking me in the mind, but I feel better after I'm taking my multivitamins and having proper food to eat and everything to be working again. Working out again, I mean. Anyhow, next. So as you can see, my hair is out of braids and it's starting to frizz up a little bit again, but this is like 4 days of not having it in braids and not having it frizzy, like getting it wet and having it turn into an afro. So that's pretty good for 4 days. So we'll see if I can go a whole week without having to like flat iron my hair again. But when I had it in braids, I put on this deep conditioner, which is amazing. It smells great. It's olive oil deep conditioner for weak and damaged hair. I always use deep conditioner that is for damaged hair because I do have damaged hair at the ends, and it's from basically relaxing my hair years and years and years and years ago. It just never recovered, so I use products that are for damaged hair. So my hair grew like that much since I had it in braids for like 2 months, and I'm going to keep it out like this for maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and then I'm going to put it back in braids. So deep conditioner. And I only wash my hair like once a week now. So like I'll get it wet and all that, but yeah, only wash it with like shampoo once a week right now. Okay, so I went to Merle Norman, which is my favorite spa, and that's where they do my eyebrows and everything, and they wax my face. And maybe like 2 times ago, I had a pimple right here, and I've got a scar from it. So it's right there. And I talked to this lady at the spa, and she's like, you should be using this toner after every time you wash your face, because I have oily skin. So I take my makeup off, and I use this toner from Merle Norman, which is a spa. I don't know if they have it in the States, but it is for normal and oily skin. I was reading it in French, that's why I was like, huh? Normal and oily skin. And so basically you're gonna wash your face squeaky clean, and then you get like a cotton ball or pads or whatever, and then you pour this on, and then you put it on your whole face, and it just picks up any extra residue that you had on your face, and it doesn't dry out your face either. So I think it's amazing. I haven't had a single pimple since. So I'm going to try to see what I can do to fade these scars. I do have a scar fading cream, but that's the only thing from when I had a pimple there. And so I haven't had any pimples yet, so it seems to be working. Next, so my favorite perfume is by Jean Paul Gaultier. And there are a bunch of different types of this one, but it's like the body of a woman in a corset. And I'll see if I can put it on Instagram. I can't remember the name of it again, but it is by Jean Paul Gaultier. It's got his name on the bum in glass, Gaultier, and he's like a French designer. I remember when I was in junior high school, I went to Madame Tussauds and I had a poster or a photo taken of myself with his wax figurine. So I'll see if I can find that picture and I'll repost it, because it was really funny. Me with my geeky outfit and tracksuit and my glasses taking a picture with his wax figurine. So I'll do that today so you guys can see it. But it's a very nice smell. I'd say it's kind of like a bouquet of flowers. But I don't know, it smells different. Yeah, like a bouquet of flowers. But you know when things smell expensive? It smells expensive. Yeah, I can't really put it together what it smells like, but it's very good. And I only spray it maybe once. I try not to use too much of it, because you know when it's too much perfume, it's too strong. Anyhow, I've been wearing that for years, and I switch it up every now and then, but it's my favorite kind of brand of perfume is Jean Paul Gaultier. So that's something I cannot live without. Okay, back to Merle Norman. I went to their spa again today for them to do threading underneath my chin, and they gave me a primer, a makeup primer. So I haven't used this yet, but I can't wait to use it. This is the type of primer for your face that you put on. You don't put it on your eyes or anything, but you put it on your face and you let it set for like 10 seconds before you try to put your makeup on, and then your makeup adheres to your face a little bit better. I know that by the end of the day, if it's really hot, like it's supposed to be like 31 degrees in this area. I don't know if it's today or tomorrow, it's supposed to be 31 degrees. So in the day, my makeup's gonna like wash right off my face. You can't tell because I don't put a ton of makeup on, but you can see things like this because, you know. So I'm going to try this primer. Might as well open it up now. I don't think I've opened it yet, so, because I haven't used it yet. I just got it today. I do have another primer by e.l.f. that I really like that I will show you as well. That's what it looks like. Okay. Another thing that I can't live without: no name brand makeup remover wipes. So I wash my face. Like I said, I use my toner, but I wear like Maybelline makeup and MAC makeup, and some of that stuff is really full coverage. And sometimes I wear Fenty Beauty, but it's full coverage. So, you know, just washing your face with like soap and water and a washcloth is not going to do it. So I wash my face with soap and water, or I use a scrub or whatever every now and then. And then I use makeup removal wipes, and you can see what's on the wipe. You're like, wow, it's a good thing I used wipes. But these ones are like moist towelettes too, and they're awesome because they get rid of mascara. So awesome product. Let me see if I can balance this over here without falling over. So this other thing is not really makeup cosmetic-y, but it's something that I cannot live without, and I've been grumbling about for days. So I am running on the treadmill again. I am trying to lose 10 pounds for the next 2 months, which is very achievable. But that means that I'm going to be on the treadmill 6 days out of the week. I'm going to have to do my workout after this too. And I buy compression pants and compression socks and things like that, and I lost my compression socks. At least somebody's got one of each pair of my compression socks somewhere in our house. So that is something that I'm wearing today. These are ankle compression socks, and they're supposed to stop you from having plantar fasciitis. Gives you arch support. It stops you from getting like calluses on your feet and like having stinky feet from running too, when you have like too much moisture on your feet and everything. So they've got a lot of give in them. I'm wearing a pair right now, but literally my feet hurt all the time from running. And I wear these compression socks just to get some like relief some days. Like on Sunday, that's my day off from working out or like being on my feet a lot. So I don't do any heavy lifting. I don't run or any workouts on Sunday. I'm just trying to like rest my legs. And so I need to wear these socks. I've become so dependent on them. My feet feel amazing in them. It doesn't hurt. Like my feet swell up. Because one time somebody sent me a picture of like my feet on Instagram and they were like, I could draw blood from your feet, because they could see all the veins in my feet after running on the treadmill. So amazing socks. So right now I went to Walmart and I got a bunch of e.l.f. products. And this is one thing that I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be washing all of my makeup brushes and so on. And this is something that I have realized that I cannot live without. I have a ton of makeup, and this is a glove that you put on to clean your makeup brushes. And it's by e.l.f. Cosmetics. You can get all these things at Walmart. But it's literally a glove that you put on. And you can clean your brushes and stuff. The big bumps are for big brushes, like a kabuki brush, you know, the one that you go like this with. And little ones are for little brushes. And so you just use a brush cleaner or soap and water or Dawn and you clean your brushes, and then you lay all your brushes flat, right? And then I just air dry them, right? But this is something that I cannot live without. Okay, so I wanted to share that. Then I got a couple of products that I've never really tried before, but I tried it this month and I'm just loving them. One of them is a lip primer by e.l.f. So like I said, I'm in Canada, so I'm in a part of Canada where it's like called the Pallisers Triangle, so it's like dry climate. And so I always have cracked lips. I wear chapstick every day. I wake up in the middle of the night and put chapstick on. And so I'm going to try this primer to put on over my lipstick as well, to keep my lipstick on too, because I have darker colored lips as well. So awesome, e.l.f. Another thing that I have just tried is this e.l.f. Airbrush blender for my face. For like my blush. Sometimes I put blush by Fenty Beauty on here or here, and then I have a setting spray by MAC that I just spray, and it's like a gold kind of setting spray, so it gives you kind of like a gold sheen on your face. So I'm going to be using this to blend in those Killawatt highlighters. Okay, here is also a really awesome face primer that I'm going to be using, but it's way cheaper than the one at Merle Norman. And it's by e.l.f. So I got this at Walmart too. And it's the same kind of thing as the primer from the spa. But this one you spray or onto your, like you can spray it onto the back of your hand if you don't want to put a whole bunch of it. And then you just kind of pat it on your face like that. So really expensive, really cheap one. So we'll try both of them and see what they're like, what they feel like. And last but not least, I bought myself an e.l.f. palette. I don't really need any more of these eyeshadow palettes, but I did want to try with this kind of primer that I have from the MAC, a paint pot. I want to try some of these shimmery colors down here on the bottom, but I just could not live without getting an e.l.f. eye palette. So we'll see what it looks like. Some of the dark colors I can't really use. It doesn't show up very well. Like the top row, I'm not going to use except for the black, but everything else I'll try. Okay guys, so that video was some of the items that I cannot live without this month in July, and some of the best items that I'm using all the time. So I hope that you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Okay, bye!